Hi there. Proving a case of PVL, periventricular leukomalacia, and that it was caused by NICU mismanagement or negligence is always very difficult. We typically try to look and see whether there was too much oxygen or too little oxygen given to the baby in the NICU. Some of the ways that we prove a case like this is we look to see exactly the type of oxygen management that was performed at the NICU. One way that the NICU can be negligent is that they weren't properly managing the baby. They weren't monitoring the actual oxygen levels. If the oxygen levels were dropping too low and nothing was actually being done to intervene and change that, then that can be a problem. And the same could be said about if oxygen was too high at any point in time. Monitoring the baby is the number one failure that a NICU actually has. The second huge failure that we have seen is improper ventilation itself. If the settings on the ventilator were set too high or too low, and there were prolonged periods of time where the baby was not given enough oxygen or too much oxygen, that can cause and contribute to the PVL diagnosis due to the actual NICU mismanagement. And then lastly, it would be a failure to respond. If a NICU saw that or heard that oxygen levels were dropping or going too high, but they didn't do anything about it, then that is a third way that a breach of the standard of care can cause PVL in the NICU. If your child suffered from PVL and you believe it was a NICU malpractice claim, then you might have a legal case and you need to speak to a birth injury lawyer. My name is Adam Funk. I am a birth trauma lawyer, and I'd be happy to chat with you about your case free of charge. Email us, call us, or text us, and we'll schedule a call with me and we can talk a little bit more about it